Good afternoon, everybody. I want to welcome you to our swearing-in ceremony for our new council members and some of our already seated council members. At this time, I'm going to ask Rabbi Rapson of the Shabbat of Charleston Center for Jewish Life to come up and give us an official prayer. Rabbi, thank you.
Sovereign of the universe, source of all governance and law, we beseech you in your abundant mercy to bestow your blessings upon our esteemed elected officials. Bless them with a spirit of service. Remind them that they are stewards of your authority. Guide them not just to be leaders, not just to be the leaders your people need, but the followers of your will that they need. Please, O Lord, inspire them so they might inspire us to honor the dignity of difference, recognizing that one who is not in our image is nonetheless in your image. Never forgetting that people not like us are still people like us. At this fateful moment in the human story, bless them so they may be a blessing to others. May God bless you with discomfort. Discomfort at easy answers, half-truths, and superficial participation, so that your commitment may live deeply in your heart. May God bless you with anger. Anger at hypocrisy, corruption, and pettiness, so that you may work with justice, integrity, and peace. May God bless you with tears. Tears to shed for those who are on the fringes of our community, so that you may bring equity and justice to all with warmth and love. And finally, may God bless you with foolishness. Enough foolishness to believe that you can make a difference, so that you can do what others claim cannot be done. Amen.
Amen. Okay, so at this time I'd like to recognize all the elected officials. If you just raise your hand, I'm not going to call you by name. Those that are elected officials not going to be sworn in, you can just raise your hand and thank you for coming. So at this time we're going to start with our swearing-in, Larry Kabrowski. He's going to be sworn in by Rabbi Rapson. Okay, you come right here. Your family can come up with it. Yes, sir.
Solemnly affirm that I am duly qualified, according to the Constitution of this state, to exercise the duties of the office to which I have been elected, and that I will, to the best of my ability, discharge the duties thereof, and preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of this state and the United States.
Protect and honor the Constitution of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God. Thank you. Well, it's a great honor to be here with my family today. It is with humbleness and a sense of awe to take this position. And it's a sense of 43 years ago, almost at the very corner, I first came to Charleston in April of 1979 and looked down Broad Street for the very first time. It was a Sunday afternoon sunset, and my wildest dreams, I never thought I'd be serving in county council all these years later. And I'd like to give honor to my law partner who took a chance and hired me back then as I went up and down Broad Street, and he hired me, Jimmy Stecker, who himself was on Charleston County Council and was a chairman at one time. And this, I see our responsibility, just like Susan's father did before us in McClellanville. When he was in high school, he helped plant the trees that you enjoy in Pinckney Street. And as a member of the Civilian Conservation Corps, helped build the impoundments at the Cape Romaine wildlife refuge that we all enjoy now. So what we do now echoes for future generations. And we live on one of the most wonderful spots that anybody can live in. And I pledge to serve humility and a sense of awe for everybody that lives in Charleston County. And I thank you humbly for this opportunity. On behalf of my family and my great-grandparents who immigrated here from Lithuania, we were never treated as human beings there. And you know, when I'm on county council, you have somebody firmly believes that America is the greatest country that ever existed. And every day alive, I feel like to kiss the ground, and we're fortunate enough to be born and living here. And thank you for this humble and sincere opportunity. Thank you.
Okay, actually, Madam Clerk, we come out, thank you for the hospitality, showing us so far in this building. We're going to ask Councilmember Herb Sass, third, to come up. He's going to be sworn in by Ms. Julie, our clerk. Mr. Sass, and your family members can come up, whoever you want to write. Step right in.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I am duly qualified,
that I am duly qualified,
according to the Constitution
according to the Constitution
of this state,
of this state,
to exercise the duties
to exercise the duty
of the office
of the office
to which I have been elected,
for which I have been elected,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my
to
ability,
the best of my ability,
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
thereof, to preserve,
to preserve,
to protect,
to protect,
to defend
to defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
of this state
of this state
and of the United States.
and of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
I just want to say I'm honored to have been elected to serve, and I'm very fortunate. We live in one of the greatest places on earth, and we have the greatest people on earth. And working with the people of Charleston County has been a real pleasure, and I look forward to 4 more years, and I look forward to working with the council and all the other elected officials. And I want to thank especially my family for all the sacrifices they put up with, that I'm able to do this. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Bye.
All right, so we're going to call Ms. Jenny Costa Honeycutt. Would you come up along with your family? Julie, is Ms. Armstrong going to swear in?
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I am duly qualified,
that I am duly qualified,
according to the Constitution
according to the Constitution
of this state,
of this state,
to exercise
the
duties of the office
duties of the office
to which I have been elected,
to which I have been elected,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
thereof,
to
preserve,
preserve,
to protect,
and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
of this state
and
and of the United States.
of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
And I too just want to say thank you to the voters of Charleston County who have re-elected me to this position. It has been a tremendous honor, and I hope to make you all proud, and couldn't go without saying thank you to my incredible family, the support of my husband and children who allow me to do this, and my incredible parents. Thank you all.
Now we're going to go to Joe Boykin. Joe, would you come up and bring your family members or whoever you want to come up with you? Yeah, he's going to be sworn in by Ms. Armstrong as well.
Repeat after me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I am duly qualified,
that I am duly qualified,
according to the Constitution
according to the Constitution
of this state,
of this state,
to exercise the duties
to exercise the duties
of the office
which I have been elected,
and that I will,
that I will,
to the best of my
to
ability,
the best of my ability,
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
thereof
thereof
to preserve,
to preserve,
protect,
protect,
and defend
and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
of this state
of this state
and of the United States.
and of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Well, it's been a long journey to get here, and I've got my wonderful wife here, and one of my best friends, soulmate, Abe Jenkins' wife. He passed away earlier this year, or last year now, to hold the Bible to swear me in, and all of these wonderful folks up here who've met his sister, Darlene, right here behind Miss Betty. It really was a village to get this done, and I'm just bowled over, honored that the constituents of District 8 deem me worthy of the trust and confidence to be their representative on Charleston County Council, and I will not let them down. Thank you.
We're going to proceed now with probate judge Earl Conley.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, this oath will be a little bit different because the judicial oath is a little different than the oaths you've heard today. Irv actually takes two oaths. He takes the oath of office and he takes the judge's oath. So with that being said, Irv, if you'll place, or Judge, if you'll place your left hand on the Bible and raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I am duly qualified,
that I am duly qualified,
according to the Constitution
according to the Constitution
of this state,
of this state,
to exercise the duties
to exercise the duties
of the office
to
to which I've been elected,
the office to which I've been elected,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
discharge those duties,
discharge those duties,
and will preserve,
and will preserve,
protect, and defend
defend
the Constitution of this state.
the Constitution of this state and of the United States.
Very good. Now we go into the judicial oath. You see the judge is guiding me as we go. That's a good judge. I pledge
I pledge
to uphold
to uphold
the integrity
the integrity
and the independence
and the independence
of the judiciary.
of the judiciary.
I pledge
I pledge
in the discharge
in the discharge
of my duties
of my duties
to treat all persons
to treat all persons
who enter the courtroom
who enter the courtroom
with civility,
with civility,
fairness,
fairness,
and respect.
and respect.
I pledge
I pledge
to listen courteously,
to listen courteously,
sit impartially,
sit impartially,
act promptly,
act promptly,
and rule
and rule
after careful
after careful
and considerate
deliberation.
I pledge
I pledge
to seek justice
to seek justice
and justice alone.
and justice alone.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
All right, so go right ahead.
I just want to thank the voters of Charleston County, and I want to point out my legal mentor was the late Morris Rosen, and he treated everybody, whether it was the security guard, the bailiff, the judge, the jury, all the same way. And I've always tried to do that. I've also tried to take what my parents have always told me to do, and that's try to innovate. And we started a drug court, a mental health court, and a veterans treatment court. And as I get older, definitely look at the older people because, and we have a visitors program that I'm very honored with at the Charleston School of Law. And I would be remiss to not thank those that have gotten me here this year. Mayor Riley was very supportive, and I had nonpartisan with Barry Baker and other that crossed party lines. And the judges should not be, in my opinion, elected politically or by popular vote. that it should be based on merit. But after running the system that there is, and I'm fortunate with the help of family, the wife and the son, and all my other family, that I was able to get reelected. And I hope to serve everyone, no matter whether they supported me or didn't support me. I serve everyone equally and fairly. Thank you.
Council, I'm gonna have you swear me, and I'm gonna ask Mr. Werman, Milton, Mr. Bobby, to come up, please, God, and elect you to hold the Bible for me.
Correct, you got your two names.
Yeah, my wife couldn't be here tonight.
Dream team. The dream team. If you repeat after me, sir. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I am duly
that
qualified,
I am duly qualified,
according to the Constitution
according to the Constitution
of this state,
of this state,
to exercise the duties
to exercise the duties
of the office
of the office
to which I have been
to
elected,
which I have been elected,
and that I will,
and that I will, to
to the best of my ability,
the best of my ability,
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
thereof
thereof
to preserve,
to preserve,
protect,
protect,
and defend
and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
of this state
of this state
and of the United
and of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God. Thank you. I just want to say thank you to the voters that entrusted me for another sixth term. We started this journey. It was tough, but it was fair. And coming into office, we wanted to work across party line to get things done. And I think Mr. Darby and myself started. And folks came behind later. We got folks up here. We're too close to the people to be too partisan. And so that's why we're here. So again, I want to thank my family. My wife couldn't be here tonight. She's been under the weather. But without them, I wouldn't be here. And I want to thank God most, because without him, none of this would be possible. But, we look forward to working with the new council members on coming in. And I say, let's do the best for this county and the best for our constituents. God bless you. So that concludes our swearing-in ceremony. I think we have about 15 minutes to get refreshments, and then we move in to our 6:30 council meeting. All right. So we are going to now start with our finance committee. Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we're going to go into our finance committee agenda where all members of council serve. We have some boards and commission appointments.
Chairman, I'd move for approval of all items under items A, B, and C, and D.
Second by the Reverend. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, the ayes have it. That concludes our Finance Committee meeting. Now we move into our County Council meeting, Freedom of Information Act. Ms. Salisbury?
In compliance with the Freedom of Information Act, notice of meeting was posted and agendas were distributed to news media and persons requesting notification.
Okay, we now move in item 2, selection of our chairman. Is there a nominee?
Chairman, I'd like to nominate Herb Sass as chairman.
Okay.
Second.
Any other nominees? All right, well, let's do it by acclamation. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, ayes have it. Second is selection of the vice
Chair,
chair.
I'd like to move that Jenny Honeycutt be seated as vice chairperson.
Okay, all right, so we just do it by acclamation. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, ayes have it. Congratulations, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. So you can take over at this point.
Thank you all. Appreciate this. It's a great honor. Looking forward to this year. This is number 4, appointments to boards and
Move for
commissions.
committee recommendations, all items.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none. These people are appointed as per the governor, or how that works. Yes, sir. Now, to finalize the finish of this meeting, we're going to hear any comments from council members. I'd like to start out with Mr. Kobrovsky. Do you have any comments?
Would I serve as chairman? It's an honor to serve humbly and with pride in all Charleston County. It was a great honor to be elected. I look forward to working with each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Middleton?
No comment.
Mr. Moody?
Congratulations, Mr. Sass and Mrs. Honeycutt. Chairman Pryor, thank you for your service. You've led through a very difficult time period with COVID and all the other challenges we face, and you did that admirably, and we surely appreciate that. So with that said, looking forward to getting to work. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Boykin, Councilmember Boykin?
Thank you. I'd just like to say it's an honor and a privilege to be up here with you all and look forward to being a contributing member of this body and just looking forward to working with everyone. Thank you.
Mr. Werman?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and certainly would start saying congratulations to you and to Vice Chairwoman Honeycutt. Would echo Councilman Moody's sentiments regarding former Chairman Pryor, and would welcome Councilman Boykin and Councilman Kobrovsky. I'm looking forward to getting to know you both better and getting to work, and I think we can accomplish some really good things this year and the following. So, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Darby?
Yes, so without being verbose or any type of verbosity, I want to thank you, Mr. Sass, for the wonderful work that you have done in the past, and I will serve as chairman. Also, congrats to Vice Chair Honeycutt. I think that we are family, and there are times that we have disagreement, but we do act civilly. So thank you so very much in that. Also, congrats to Mr. Kobrovsky, if I'm saying that correctly, sir, as well as Mr. Boykin, and that we do work together as a team, and we are here to serve the public and not vice versa. But our purpose is to serve, to be those servant leaders. And finally, Mr. Pryor, a lot of people think that you and I have never ever disagreed, but behind closed doors, we've had some serious disagreements, but I do appreciate the leadership that you have evinced. You have been meticulous in everything that you have done. There were times when you did act vituperatively towards me.
Man, all them big words,
But I appreciate your leadership. Really, I do. I don't think anyone could have done a better job at that time, sir. So again, hats off to you, and congratulations to you and all of your endeavors, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Darby.
Ms. Honeycutt?
First off, thank you all so much. I look forward to serving in this position with all of you, and by that, true servant leadership. Mr. Darby, I appreciate all that you've done in leading in that charge. I still think of you as Mr. Chairman, Mr. Former Chairman. Thank you so much for your leadership these past 2 years. I have learned a tremendous amount, and I appreciate that. Congratulations, Chairman Sass. I look forward to serving alongside of you, and I look forward to serving especially with our 2 new members, Mr. Boykin, Mr. Kobrovsky. Thank you so much for your willingness to serve, and I'm ready to get some things done. Thanks.
Mr. Pryor?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. To the new council members, Mr. Kobrovsky and Mr. Boykin, congratulations. Look forward to working with you. I give you just a little bit of advice. Don't ever take it personal. It's just business. If you lose, you lose. You move on to fight another day. To former council members, to council members Middleton, Moody, Vice Chair Honeycutt, Mr. Darby, Mr. Werman, thank you all so much for your support in the past. Look forward to working together. Mr. Sass, thank you so much. You couldn't pick a better person. You've toiled and labored for quite a long time. This is deserving. And as I told you on the phone, I'm here for you. If you need, I got a question you need answered, I ask to the best of my ability. We look forward to working with everybody. Thank you, staff, the attorney, Ms. Salisbury and her staff, you know, all of our staff, thank you. Y'all have done great during this COVID time. And I tell you, we couldn't pick a better staff. And look forward to still working with you in a different capacity. But I told her I'm taking a break. Don't put me on too much committees, but I'm taking a break. You know, because sometimes you need a break. These last couple of weeks, I took off for 2 weeks and didn't answer the phone, didn't do much, and it was well needed and well rested. So again, congratulations, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.
And congratulations, Madam Vice Chair.
Amen, amen, amen.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, new council members and existing council members, and Mr. Pryor. Thanks to the staff, Kristen, and everyone else. Ms. Ham, we sure appreciate the great job everybody does across the county. We're blessed. We not only do, we live in a great place, we have a lot of great people. And I look forward to spending this year working hard with everybody. We got a lot to do. There's a lot ahead of us. We've got a lot on our plate, and I'm looking forward to getting it done. Thank you all. This meeting is adjourned. All right.